What if I told you that every time you listen to music, it's making your body feel things without you noticing? The music industry uses a certain frequency to make your body feel a certain way and to make you feel certain moods.
Music is frequency. What frequency are you being fed? If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, if I want you to astral project, or if I want you to go to sleep, or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that.
What you need to understand is that the brain processes information electrically, and that's how it communicates with our cellular structure. It does it electrically. And the way this works is through frequency. Now imagine this. If you can put out information within these frequencies, our brain is going to decode this information with the frequency it's being fed, right? And certain frequencies can make you feel certain moods. So this means with certain frequencies, you can change someone's perception and you can change the way they take in information. So almost every single song that you listen to is in the frequency of 440 hertz. It used to be in 432 and I believe 417, but I think it was mainly in 432. 432 is the sound that resonates with the earth. They say that 432 can make you have your blood pressure lowered. It can make you feel happier, lighter. It's easier to listen to. So why did we go from this 432 that promotes, health and happiness to this 440? They're saying that this 440, it drains you. It makes you kind of sad. It makes you feel exhausted. They say because it shuts down a part of your right brain that operates the heart and mind to the divine community. So every thought and every emotional response is its own frequency. So love is a frequency, hate is a frequency, happiness is a frequency. Think about it like this if you think I'm starting to get a little weird, all right? Think about it as if you walk into a room and people are just arguing at each other. They're so mad, they're talking to each other in this tone where it's disgusting. You can feel it, right? And then imagine you walk into a room, Christmas morning, everyone's opening their gifts, everyone's smiling, everyone's hugging each other. You can also feel the happiness in the room. Or if something tragic just happened, you got really bad news, everyone in the room is so quiet. Or if they're talking, you can just feel the emotion. It's literally because they have changed the electric magnetic field of the room. Here's another example. You ever been on a road trip and you're listening to the radio and then you start to get in the mountains and the frequency starts to get bad from the tower to your radio. So that staticky noise starts to come in, but you still leave it on because you're hoping it comes back or the song's really good so you don't care. But slowly you start to get annoyed and angry at this sound. And then if you leave it for like 10 minutes and it's getting worse and 20 minutes goes by and your static is still playing, you literally feel sick. You get angry. The sad part is we're listening to this frequency the whole time. It's just being tuned in a way where we don't notice and it's being kept from us. So now that I know this information, I started to look at some music videos. This is especially happening in hip hop. What the scary part is that you can play these frequencies without people knowing. Our emotions are being messed with without us knowing. People are telling our brains what to do through frequencies without us knowing. Now, what happens when you're watching a music video and you're hearing these frequencies and the stuff that you're watching is so dark and demonic? If you know me, this is all I preach about, just darkness in the music industry, and these music videos are so disgusting. Well, now it's starting to make sense why Trippie Redd and Lil Uzi Vert and Chris Brown and every single artist has these really dark music videos, because it resonates with the frequencies that they're feeding to us. I mean, literal satanic rituals going on. I mean, you've seen this countless times in my videos. I'll show you them right here. There's always fire. There's always, police. There's always screaming. There's always some type of dark story in these music videos. Go find a hip hop song with a really bright and joyful and heavenly and, beautifully presented music video. It just doesn't happen. Here's a prime example. I mean, you listen to a song, and I hear this a lot all the time, especially on, TikTok. You're scrolling on TikTok and you get into the workout music videos, and the people say that they get into demon mode when they listen to this song. They just want to conquer the world. They want to lift weights. They want to be aggressive. It fills them up with this rage that they can't even explain. They just want to go to the gym and lift weights and get bigger and become, manly, and that feeling can become addictive. You want to feel that every time you're at the gym. You want to get that fuel in you, so you listen to the music that pumps you up and puts you in that demon mode that they call it. Now, of course, there's music in the world that just makes you feel happy and glad, and you play that all the time, and it's still being played at 440 hertz, and it doesn't give you that, demonic feeling or, rage, but it's still doing things to your body that you can't even stop, you can't control, but it's being done to your body. Now, you can download an app or just go search it on YouTube or the internet, where you can play a song in 432 hertz, or you can look up a hertz that's supposed to give you, a healthy and supportive feeling. Or there's studies been done on different type of hertz that, just make you sleep easier and stuff like that. Go play one of your favorite songs in that 432 hertz and then play it in the normal version and listen to it over and over again. Now, the song for the most part is gonna sound the same, but for someone that's really sensitive and someone that can really feel these types of things and they're not so numb to what we've been accustomed to, you're gonna be able to notice a difference in your overall body and the way you feel. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I listened to like a 30-second clip of a song and then in different hertz, 432 and 440, I personally didn't really notice much, but after a while I sat there for like 20-30 minutes and I actually started to notice it, and I was wondering, what is the point behind all this? Genuinely, I have no idea. I honestly really don't know why they're doing this to us. Part of some bigger agenda to make us feel sad and depressed and want to just fall into music and get lost in music, so we can forget about our emotions and just feed into their feelings and music, which ultimately gives them more power because we become so obsessed with these artists and our emotions are so dependent on the music that they're putting out. Now, I don't know, this past couple minutes has just been me speaking from my own mind, but it is facts. Everything I've been saying, that with the frequencies making you feel things that you can't even control, this is 100% true. Just trying to understand why this is happening to us, and feel free to comment and let's have a discussion about this, because I want to know what you guys think, and I'm sure there's people out there in the music industry watching or have dealt with music that probably have a better opinion than me, so let me know. And this has also been done in the military. They'll literally feed frequencies into the other side to make them feel sad and want to give in and surrender the white flag or retreat, which I understand that is the strategic tactic in order to win a fight. Now, is the 440 hertz a strategic tactic for the music industry to win a spiritual battle that is, above all else, to get us in these exhausting moods just so that we're at the mercy of the devil? I'm going to leave you guys with this clip right here.
Now, of course, to really be effective, we need to use the proper words and phrases, scientifically selected. But that gives you the basic idea. We embed messages just below the threshold of perception, so they can go directly into the subconscious